So my name is Shawn Kenny. I'm a professor in the Civil and Environmental Engineering Department at Carleton University. Yeah, and then today I'm just doing, like many other days during the year, is collecting both baseline information using an auger and a drill, drilling through the ice, measuring it physically with a tape measure. I can then use that information to help me calibrate the GPR system that's in here. So I have two radar antennas, and that's just sending out a signal through the ice. It reflects off boundaries, whether it's water or the mud line or the canal walls, and returns back a signal. And from that we can interpret the ice thickness, and that's obviously much more effective than drilling holes everywhere.
Yeah.
I can walk 4 or 5 kilometers in about 2.5 hours and collect that information of where I've walked.
Nice.
So it provides us with a better understanding of the ice thickness distribution across the canal. The other main goal out of that is to understand how the ice thickness is evolving, both naturally and also by the artificial flooding that they do as maintenance.
Year over year?
Year over year.
How many years have you been doing this?
So we've been doing this for 3 years.
Great.
And so even during the year that unfortunately we weren't open, so we're collecting
Right.
data and
Yeah.
trying to understand what's happening. And the main thing is to help us get confidence in the models that we develop, so that we can use other information from climate scientists, for example, that predict in 2050, 2080, this is going to be the weather patterns that we'll expect to see. And so if we know how to calibrate the model for today, we should be able to try to use that information to try to predict what's going to happen.
Do we have a skateway or not in 2050?
Yeah,
right?
that's the main
Yeah.
goal, is to try to help the NCC establish under what conditions do we see the future and how can we make it more resilient.